What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel. We got a market watch here. So Mayakashi is, I don't want to say it's going crazy, but I just didn't know that some of these Mayakashi cards are actually worth something. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We still got the giveaway going for the Ash Blossom Road to 100. Yeah, it's the first milestone we're trying to hit. Once we hit that, I'll go ahead and start the giveaway for the Ash Blossom. But yeah, let's just get into it. Mayakashi Return from Hidden Summoner. This is the only version of it. So it's this is take one Mayakashi from your deck, except this card, either add to your hand or send into the graveyard. So it works around Ash, and yeah, it's been going down, but now it's kind of slowly spiking up. We had some sales at 150, now we got some at 3, but we're looking at like damage right here. But it's looking at like a $3 card. You're like you get on if you get someone with the free shipping, it's about $2. But yeah, I didn't know that that some of these Mayakashi cards are actually kind of staying up here. You got the ultra rare, the absolute zero. This one's like still something. I thought this wasn't even worth anything. You got 375. Don't ignore the 14 up there. But yeah, you got 3 near mint. Yeah, so it's like a $4 to $5 card. So if you have a lot of these laying around, there you go. You got the Hajun. Yeah, Hajun. Yeah, near mint. Yeah, near mint first 350. Yeah, this is 3. Well, no, that's not the way. Well, yeah, no, never mind. 350, $4. Yeah, this is the same thing. So this is about $4 too. So pretty much like if I'm actually gonna go through the bulk, see if I can pull some of these out. Even the synchros right here. Like I thought these were like 10-cent synchros. No, these are worth something right here. 209, 250, 280. These are $2 cards. So if you have some, my Akashis, they're worth something. I do remember that there was like a little bit of a rogue kind of deck strategy with with the Mayakashi. I know that they have. I think it's her. She has ability to constantly come back, and you just constantly synchro climb. It's, I don't. I guess I said. I guess I'm kind of late. I'm kind of late to the party with this one. Just like with the level 7s. Like I was like, why are these 7s going up? And then I'm like, oh, it's that archetype that no one could freaking pronounce. Of course it is. I was dumb. I wasn't making the connection. I was like, Jesus. But yeah, my Akashis. I'm gonna try to have to see the connection here, or maybe it's just the Mayakashi. The fact that they only have the one printing, and then if you want to play them, that's like the only place where you're really gonna get some of these. Because yeah, I don't think a lot of these got a reprint. Yep, yeah, they don't. This is its only printing. So if this is where you want it, this is where you're gonna get it from. Ash Blossom, enjoy spring. Don't forget, got the giveaway, get the plug. Super premiums, yeah, a lot. So a lot of these, like, kind of what I predicted, where a lot of these are actually holding their like $10-15 kind of price point for the most part. You got this, yeah, you got this one right here, $11.25, $12. So you got the ultra, the ultra dupo one, but that this is the one that always has the. Oh no, this is not. No, this one should be good actually. I was thinking it's the other one that has the ultra art. Yeah, from Dude that sometimes has bad foiling issues. But yeah, even the ultra art. Yeah, but this one's gonna always stay kind of. Oh no, yeah, 11. See, there, yeah, this is the yeah. There's a lot of foiling issues. So you get one that's light played, it's gonna probably have a lot of exposed foiling. But for $12.50, Hollow Ash, that's actually not bad. This is pretty good. I do like Ash being around the $10 to $15 price point. I would prefer these common ones. I'm hoping these common ones stay in where they're at right now. I think this is a good price right here, but I don't know. A part of me feels it's going to be $10 for commons, 15s, and then $12 to $50 for any of the shiny ones, depending on which one you get. But I'm hoping that they'll hold right now. This is pretty good. You look at what's 516, yeah, 569, 569. So that a lot of people have it around the 550 mark. Same with this one. This one should still be. This one should follow suit. If it's like at 9, 10, it's still there. Eventually, people are gonna start putting them lower and lower and lower to match the other one. So yeah, so if you want to get your Ash Blossoms, this is a very good time. If you don't have any, go ahead and jump on over here. Even getting the actual Crystal Beast structure deck wouldn't even be like the. I don't want to say it's not the worst, but because you do also get the you get the other hand trap, you get the mansion that comes with it, and then yeah, I don't know. it is. I guess what I'm trying to say, it's not the worst option to have both of those for the $10 that you pay, and then you get all the other cards. So it could be something. All right, let's talk a little Power of the Elements. Yeah. So this is the set that's obviously not. It's not the Megatins. It's not gonna have reprints for a while. It just released two of the best. It just released the two best decks in the format. It's gonna get and both decks are gonna get more support both in the next set and in the stuff that's gonna come out after. So yeah, holy crap! Boom, 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 skyrocket. This is just up there. You want an elf? You need an elf for a freaking cherries target. You need an elf. You have two. You need three. You are screwed. These were, I think, lowest. They're like $11, going for about $10. Now we're looking at 22. They've almost doubled in price, basically. Actually, no, they have doubled in price. They were 11, now they're 22. So this is just, yeah. See, yeah. Well, look at we got them at 9 about a month ago. So yeah, these are actually doubled in price. So yeah, so if you have a Sprite Elf laying around, like if you pulled one, you threw it to the side, or pick it, get it right now, you're gonna want to probably trade those in, or maybe you're gonna have it yourself. I've seen tier elements, they start using this to keep comboing off. So then there's a two element Sprite. So like the elf, like, I guess people like what people don't realize is it's not just a Sprite card. I mean, yeah, it works really good in the Sprite deck. It's freaking the archetype it goes with. But this is one of those extra jet cards, like the nightmare monsters, where we're like, yeah, I guess they have like their little nightmare click or whatever, but you could use those monsters with other decks that spam to create good boards. Like it's this having having a card that could quick effect revive. So if you run if you run any, because like another thing too, what I'm trying to get at is it's just two monsters, including a level, rank, or link two. So you could, it's like you don't have to use two level, link, or rank two monsters, including a level, rank one. So just one of them has to be level two. So like it's like it's basically right there in the wording to where, yes, this is gonna be broken in level two decks, but if you could use it to combo off, then it will work in other decks that either that have level twos that you want to like spam out, or just as an extension piece that also protects you from targeting. Because like that protecting from targeting goes a long way. Like having the ability to divert an entire card effect to itself, and then also having the quick effect chain. So it's like if they have something where like, oh, I'm a target to remove it, but I have to remove Sprite Elf, you can chain the effect to get a monster back, so you literally lose nothing. So your opponent is forced to target the elf so they could target your other stuff, and then you replace the elf with another level two. So I mean, you don't have the elf anymore, but you still have a body on board. So in like the whole card advantage numbers game, you're pretty much losing nothing. Your opponent is gonna lose a card to try to get around the elf, and then you're just gonna replace the elf with the card with the one that you summon. So I understand this going up. I could see this going to 25. I don't want to say 30. Maybe that's pushing it. But because it's an ultra, a little bit harder to get, and the fact that multiple different decks that not only want to incorporate Sprite in their deck can use it, but just use this to just pop off in general, like Altier Elements just summon their level 2 they have. So yeah, so this is justified. This is justified. Like if you were holding off, you were not thinking about it. If you wanted your third one, like, sorry, like, guys, this one was I don't want to say it was obvious, but like if any of the Sprite extra deck monsters were gonna shoot up, it was gonna be Elf. Tier Elements, Kit Kalos is a different story. See, like if Elf was more Sprite focused, then it would be kind of like Kit Kalos. But the fact that it's just so versatile, and it gaps the bridge between Sprite and other decks to be able to mix engines and stuff. Like, yeah, so it's good. It's just too good. Yeah, Kid Icarus has just started and just kind of resurgence, but then has just started to dip back down. A lot of them selling for about $6. I got mine for like $7 yesterday. Paid 7. Now they're like $6.92. Light play. Yeah, I bought mine yesterday around the $7 mark. But yeah, I just needed a cherries target. So yeah, like That's I guess that's right. That's the difference. That's the thing about Yu-Gi-Oh. Like you gotta like when you're trying to predict what's gonna be good or what you might be able to use, you gotta like read stuff like two monsters including a level rank two. Like that pretty much right that line right there tells you that this is gonna be good and multiple freaking it could tell you like multiple different decks or it tells you it could help you bridge things. So like that. Ultimate Slayer. It says 56, so you would think that it's starting to go up, and then this is showing a little uptrend. But for us who've been following the card, we know that this card started as hype, $60 out the gate. Freaking, I think it was like 75 at pre-release. You got all these people jumping in, and then now the more reputable sellers are going 41, 42. This card is just going the cross-out designer route, and it is kind of tanking in a way. Like it is just slowly just going down. People are just bam, 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 bam. They do not mind. They do not mind posting this card. I'm still high on this card. I still love it. I feel that people need to realize that you do need to run a special type of extra deck to where you either need to run less of other things or have an extra deck that has diversity. I mean, like that's kind of hard because I mean, there are situations where you could run gamma, so you could have you run gamma, so maybe you run the Cyframe Lord, so you have that synchro to be able to take care of stuff. But yeah, you do have to have a certain type of extra deck or a certain type of deck that has a diverse extra deck to be able to use it to its full potential. But if you could get its full potential out, this like the amount of advantage that this could generate is just very very good. I'm probably going to do a video. There's two videos I might want, another two videos I might want to put out for this weekend. One of them talking about the different targets for cherries that I might discuss, and another one talking about the good cards to send with Ultimate Slayer, like how like there's just certain cards that it's like you just send them and then they can generate you more advantage, whether in a form of an interruption or special summoning. Yeah, so I mean, there's some obvious ones like you send Trouble Sunny to do that, but then there's less obvious ones they'll be in the video, but there's stuff there. So yeah, Ultimate Slayer, if you're high in them, and you haven't got them, I would just maybe try to see if you snag them from 40 at your for two for 80. But yeah, I would not sleep on these. I would very much not sleep on those. Garua, another card, another ultra that is just like freaking Elf, going up because of freaking Super Poly. I despise Super Polymerization. Man, Super Polymerization, that right there is another card where I might want to give it a shot and try to kind of try to do something with Super Polymerization, like incorporate that. But of course, it's kind of hard to do cherries and Super Poly, so I'm gonna have to choose one. But yeah, Garua is just skyrocketing right now. 22, 22, 21, 20. That's right, 22, right? Yeah, so we're pretty much right there. I like the $22 mark. Yeah, I was at my locals and stuff. Yeah, no one wanted to trade them for any less than 20. There was no going around any of that. So this right here, just two monsters with the same type of attribute. This just kills Sprite, kills Flu, kills Tier. It's just bam. Your opponent tries to do something, bam. You you have so many options with Super Poly now that it used to be like, oh, I'm just gonna put this, you put your board in a special way and you leave it in a way to where, okay, there's no two darks, there's no monsters with the same attribute but different this, but now it's like with this card, now it's even harder. It's even harder to create those boards, and I don't know what Konami's gonna do. Super Poly is, I guess, somewhat of a necessary evil, but Konami might have to bring that thing down to one, because especially with Brandon, you got Brandon going around. Super Polymerization. That's actually the next card that I wanted to talk about. I think also that I might have Brandon cards up here. But yeah, Super Poly is something else that I want to talk about. Man, Super Poly is just continuing to stay up. I mean, I guess it's not as high. It was like way higher back when Branded was, around, and then people were kind of going crazy. But it is kind of steadily, slowly coming back. People are realizing that, hey, got Garua, You know, even with tier elements, like you have so many decks that either want special summon or get screwed over by that card that you could use it. Yeah, it's good going first. It's good going second. There's almost no bad time to get super polymerization unless it's your top deck. But the card's so good that you're like, screw it. I rather chance me drawing this card with nothing to discard than freaking not having the ability to resolve this effect. Like this is one of those cards to where it's one downside. I mean, of course, if your opponent, doesn't, if you're not able to resolve it because there's not enough monsters or whatever. But the only real downside is you draw it without anything to discard. But the power that it holds is just way too good. I think the lowest one was when I checked it out, was see, even the common was starting to rise. It sales at 10, 2 for 8. But yeah, like this one right here, $9.98. I think the lowest one we're going is about the $10 range for these cards. So if you want a super polymerization, you're paying about $10 for a common. If you care about gold, for me, it very see even the gold, it's just people don't care. $9. If you just want a hollow version, this is almost the same as the common. There's a lot of people with the really low selling, but once you get to more higher selling people, they're selling for $10, $11. So yeah, so even this is $10. So yeah, I mean, if you want to trust these people right here, you could try to snag one for 9, 10. But yeah, in all honesty, like, I mean, for me, like, I want the card to do what I need it to do. You got the rare right here. If you really want some type of foiling, you could get some heavy plates, to light plates 11s, but these are older. I'd very much just go for the commons if you need them. Yeah, I would just go for the commons if you need them, or look through that bulk and see if you can find them, because these would be some good finds. All right, next thing I want to talk about is just branded. I just put branded in there because I was tripping out. Oh my gosh, I saw this right here, and I'm like, what is this? What is this? 4.80, almost $5. It just came out, and like I think that the tins are just so thirsty for other cards to be valuable, and and also the kind of perfect storm of just the meta we're in, to where we're right before Darkwing Blast, so it's right before we get the new Splight card to kind of give Splight a little extra. So now Splight is a little bit weaker. To Elements is still the same power, so it's just weird. But they lost, but they lost a really big power card. So I went to my locals these past 2 weekends, and I've just seen a resurgence of branded. Just branded has been coming out of the woodworks like just crazy, and yeah, look at that, and it shows right here, just been skyrocketing straight up. And look at that, branded in red for that's just the reprint. You want the super rare? I think the super is, yeah, super rare is same price, 4.49. Yeah, $5. So like, look, so you're paying 4 for the rare, $5 for the super. Yeah, and then you got the brand opening. Good, I thank God this got reprinted. This was ridiculous. $2.90. See, $3. This is starting to come back up. These were going for like $1.90. Now they're shooting back up. Then you got to see what's this one at. 3 for the super. Yeah, $4. Yeah, but $4. Yeah, $4. Look at that. These right here are holding. But I mean, this card should have been freaking, never should have been the $30 price point it was a long time ago. But yeah, these are holding. Out the super from the branded structure deck. Look at that, bam, $3. Yeah, if you got branded cards laying around, and if for any reason they're worth a little something, you got the ultra. This guy's still holding a little bit of a price point. $2. Yeah, still a $3 card. So yeah, if you got branded stuff, they're not just laying down. All right, been talking for a while. Sorry about this, guys. But the last card, last card, it is not a part of the Elements card, but it does have something branded. Is Guardian Chimera. Oh my freaking god. Man. It doesn't matter whether you look at the freaking direct price or you look at the actual price. You are just like, why the heck is this thing still this high? I'll tell you why. Because Brandon never stopped being good. It's just the things around it just got more consistent and appealing. So a lot of people were just like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna go off here, and then they started playing their decks because people. I think a lot of people realized with me to where they're like, oh, Splite's gonna be the best. They went all in, you know, full whatever kids say these days, full stop, whatever the fuck. I went all in, and then as I'm playing the deck, the more I play it, the more I realize that wow, okay, this is good, but this is Toad without the ability to just spam Toad. This would just be a very consistent like controlled, you know, like control deck, like you're just, you know, negating, like shine time negate and doing that. And then, you know, I slowly, you know, then, you know, and then also recently when now that the Toad's gonna be harder to get out, it's like, man, this is gonna I don't want to say it's gonna make it impossible, but it it brought down the power level of the deck enough to where branded is now very, very, very viable. And now, and of course, you know, now that branding comes back, a card like this is going to come back. You know, like it's just I don't want to say it's predictable. I'm just looking. I don't know. I guess I'm looking at this and I'm just a little disappointed because I really wanted. I don't know. It's like I don't know. Like a part of me wants like I guess like with the my problem was it like with the Flauneries at the Advent. It's like sometimes like I want to have good rogue deck options for beginner players to come into play and actually have success with. And I feel like Flauneries and Branded could be those decks, but you know, well, of course, you know, this is how the economy goes. So, and I'm not gonna say it's bad, but it's just like, damn, like you know, like here's this deck where I was hoping that you know maybe some kid if he got $100 he could come and put together. Now it's like, well, there's half of the budget. There's half of the budget that I wanted that I hoped for him to do. Even with Flauneries, like I was kind of hoping that $100 would be enough to build like a competitive Flauneries deck, and now we're paying about I think it's like $25 for the Advents, so that's $75 in Advents. And even if you get all the reprint stuff for under 25, that's still not going to cover hand traps and anything else you want to run. So yeah, I guess it kind of I don't really have too much to talk about the price of this. It's 50, you can see it right here. It's 50, 55. You're looking at a $55 card right here for the Guardian Chimera. I guess I'm just on a rant, all mad that freaking the card just I guess I hate when Rogue just goes meta expensive. You know, it's like I hate when he has like because like with Rogue you still have to get some expensive like trap options you know there's still that expense you have to do with Rogue, and then it sucks when it's like okay and then the card that really makes the deck broken is now freaking $50, and it's like well that sucks. All right guys, I know it's a little long of video. Thank you for sticking around. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We got the giveaway going. Peace out, and I'll catch you on the next one.